All right, everyone, get ready, because today we are diving into something pretty wild.
Oh, that's a good word for it.
Yeah, we're talking about a universal school app.
Not just any app.
No, not just like, oh, here's your homework. This thing is aiming to be huge, like a whole safety and administrative ecosystem kind of deal.
Ambitious doesn't even begin to cover it. What I find really interesting is they didn't just throw this idea out there, they actually addressed the how.
Yeah, how on earth?
Exactly. They want to team up with, get this, Apple and Google.
Whoa, hold on. Bringing in the tech giants? That's a bold move. I mean, I get it, those companies are practically everywhere already, but a school app.
Right. It's a big deal, and people are going to have opinions. But the logic, it kind of makes sense, you know? We're talking about security, infrastructure, all that stuff that these companies are already pros at. They've got the experience, the resources.
So we're saying, why build from scratch when you can team up with the best kind of thing? Okay, I'm listening, but let's break it down. What's in this safety and administrative ecosystem? It sounds like they're cramming a lot in there.
Oh, they are. Okay, picture this. Real-time alerts right on your phone if there's an incident at the school. Or being able to know where your kid is, obviously with privacy controls, of course. But it goes beyond that. Think grades, attendance, even booking a library slot or computer lab time, all in one place.
Wow, that's convenient. But, and I know some people are way ahead of me here, what about data? We're talking about kids' info that's got to be protected.
Absolutely, that's the big one, and they do address it in the proposal. Big emphasis on federal oversight, making sure the security standards are strong, like really strong. They even mention end-to-end encryption.
Hold up, break that down. End-to-end encryption. What is that?
Basically, it's like sending a secret message that only the sender and receiver can read. Even if someone intercepts the message, it's just gibberish without the right key. In this case, that means even if someone hacked the app, the data would be useless to them.
Okay, so extra layers of security, I get it. But here's another thing that worries me. The digital divide. Not every family has the latest phones or good internet. Wouldn't this just make that gap even bigger?
And that's a huge concern, one the proposal acknowledges. One of their suggestions is to let states and local areas customize the app. Imagine. A rural school with bad internet might have a totally different version compared to a big city school.
So flexibility, tailoring it to what works in different places.
Yeah.
Gotcha. This whole thing, though, it still feels kind of like we're stepping into the unknown here.
We are. It's uncharted territory, forcing us to really ask what happens when technology and education get this intertwined. How do we balance safety and efficiency with everyone's right to privacy? These aren't easy questions.
No, they really aren't. It's bigger than just making things easier. This app, if it happens, changes how we think about schools and safety in a digital world. This is a conversation that needs to keep going.
100%. And here's something to really chew on. What if this app existed 10 years ago? How would things be different, for better or worse? It really makes you think.
And it does. Big thanks to everyone for joining us on this deep dive. It's been a wild ride.